I'm driven now. I'm hungrier than I've ever been before. Why? Because I tasted it now. I tasted it.
Like this. And so I was like, yo, E, for real, you got to stop playing the blame game. You know, at some point, you have to take personal responsibility. And it clicked. Like, yo, you got yourself here. Like, regardless of everything else, you played a role in getting yourself here. Now, you got to get yourself out. And I just remember, man, saying like, yo, E, you homeless now, but this ain't the rest of your life, man. This might be the story today, but this ain't how my life is going to end. I remember thinking that to myself, like, we going to get out of here.
And so I want to read something, man. I found something, and I don't usually read stuff, but I found this from Vince Lombardi. And Vince Lombardi said, the harder you work, the harder it is to surrender. The harder you work, listen to me.
Winning is not a sometime thing. It's an all-the-time thing. You don't win once in a while, and you don't do things right once in a while. You do them right all the time. Winning is a habit. You gotta play with your heart, with every ounce of fiber in your body. I've never known a man worth the salt who deep down in his heart didn't appreciate the grind, the discipline.
He who says he can and he who says he can't are both usually right.
Every single time you get there, you better be so locked in on what coach is telling you to do. You heard my story about the guru. You ain't the guru. Last time I checked, none of y'all ain't the guru. You want to take your game to the next level, it ain't even about playing. You'll read it, it ain't about playing. When you get good at what you do, you spend more time practicing than you do playing. You're not taking advantage of your opportunities. You partying, you smoking, you drinking. You listen to me very closely. I have guys come to me all the time, you know, E.T., what you trying to say? Something wrong with smoking weed? When you become successful, you don't ask what's wrong with something. You ask what's right with it. How is what I'm doing right now going to help me to get to where I'm trying to get to? And I ain't, look, you want to drink, you grown. I ain't come here to tell you not to drink, but where I'm going, I need to be in my right mind 365 days out of the year.
Work for it. If you're willing to put in that sweat, that blood, and those tears, baby, I'm telling you, you can have what you want, be what you want, do what you want. Are you hearing me?
I think what's cool is you only get better by training with other people.
The intensity level is high, the drive and the push is 10 times greater.
Some people might train by themselves, but we really represent like coming together as a community, pushing yourself. So it's this huge camaraderie and accountability.
When you feel like your mind is getting weak, it just gets you built up even that much more.
And some of you in here, you on the upswing. Like for real, you trying to get back. You're trying to get back to a certain place. You're trying to make a name for yourself. And I'm telling you, this is the opportunity to do it. But what do you have to do? You got to work harder than the other person. So just when you felt like you did that last rep and your muscles are saying, I can't do no more reps, you say, yeah, you got to do one more. Because right now, while you quitting, he might be doing 5 more. Listen to me, there's some of you in the room, you're going to try hard, you're going to work, and you're going to work. And at this university, you're going to put in 100%, and you still might not get what you want. And when you do everything you could possibly do, and you don't see the results that you're looking for, I need you to go past hard work, and then I need you to click into hard. you would be willing to fight your way through this battle, fight your way through cancer, fight your way through that academic struggle, fight your way through divorce, fight your way through it. If you are willing to fight your way through that singing career, fight your way through boxing, fight your way through football. If it was easy, everybody would do it. I come every single time on time. It means every time I come, I put in 120% or I don't come. Why? Because I'm trying to be the best. I don't go and speak for fun. When I get to a place, I'm trying to make sure I leave it all on the table. If it ain't good, it won't have anything to do with me. Are you hearing what I'm saying?
I feel I'm the best ever. I broke everybody's record. Tell me who record I haven't broke. It's not bragging or boasting. The proof is in the pudding. Men lie, women lie. Numbers don't lie.
Doesn't matter who it is. Doesn't matter if it's Sugar Ray Leonard, Sugar Ray Robinson, Muhammad Ali. Doesn't matter.
I respect them. I take my hat off to them. But you think I gave this sport my whole life to say there's another fighter that's better than me? Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
This ain't for the weak and the uncommitted. Are you hearing me? Success is not for the weak and the uncommitted. This is physical. Sometimes it's going to hurt. Sometimes it's going to be painful. Sometimes, listen to me, sometimes you're not going to be able to walk. Are you hearing me? Sometimes when I'm running on that treadmill, I don't feel as good as I normally feel. My leg hurts. Sometimes I'm sick. But this is a physical sport. And if you want it, you got to go get it. You got to play hard for it. Are you hearing what I'm telling you? It's not for the weak and the uncommitted. Play when I do what I do. I got heart when I do what I do. I ain't talking to you just to be talking to you. I'm trying to touch your pulse and change your life. Can't have it. It ain't nothing you can't have. You deserve it. It ain't nothing you can't have if you're willing to work for it. It ain't nothing you can't have if you're willing to persevere, if you're willing to stick in there, if you're willing to stay, if you're willing to fight. It ain't nothing you can't have. Are you hearing what your boy is telling you? So I just want to make sure we get that. I want to make sure we get that in there before we get started. That it's yours. It's yours. I'm coming. I'm telling you, it's yours. Kids, I know I got 3 points, but I'm willing to take 12 minutes to get this in your spirit today. It's yours. You can have it. It's yours. You can do it. It's yours. You can be it. It's yours. If E.T. can do it, listen to me, anybody can do it. High school dropout, homeless, lived in abandoned buildings, 12 years to get a 4-year degree. If you want it as bad as you want to breathe, if you really, really want it like you say you want it, you can have it. And so I'm going to give you. Somebody told you that hard work don't pay off. I'm here to tell you, look around, look around, look around. The law of attraction, baby.
But I firmly hold that a man's finest hour, the greatest fulfillment to anything he holds dear, is that moment when he has worked his heart out in a good cause and lays exhausted on the field of battle, victorious